One day in the Casagrande family household, the family was going to have a party for Carl. It was his birthday, and they all wanted to make sure that everything was just right. While everybody was getting ready, Ronnie Ann came into the living room with some news. Someone had lived in their house before them had passed away and had lived a full life as a video maker. But he struggled and eventually died from lung cancer, which then took his grown child about 10 years later. His wife was out of the picture before his kid was diagnosed, so after that, the family continued to get things ready for Carl's birthday party. When everything was ready, they got Carl and surprised him, and they all had a pretty good time at the party. Some of them were still up pretty late, but eventually they all turned in for the night and went to sleep. Later that night, Carl woke up freezing cold, which was odd because it was a very warm day. He checked the time, and it was 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Carl got out of bed and went to look around in the living room when he saw a red blinking light by the window. He actually thought it kind of looked out of place, but he was too tired and cold. Not to mention, so tired that he didn't want to go look at it. So he went back to his bed and went to sleep. The next day, Carl woke up to Bobby shaking him violently. He opened up his eyes and he could tell by Bobby's face that something was very wrong. Carl tried to ask him what's going on, but he just shows him the window and points at it. By the window was a 24-hour filming video camera. Bobby tells Carl that the camera has been in their house for a very long time, which made Carl confused. But he tried to blow it off by saying, "Remember what Ronnie Ann told us? Maybe somebody that was a friend of the video making guy was getting nostalgic, and because of an ancestor's death reminding him of his friend's death, and probably put it by our window to alert us about it or something." CJ and Carlitos kind of agreed with that, though Bobby and Ronnie Ann still had some doubts. A couple months went by, and everybody forgot about that strange morning. Everyone except Ronnie Ann, who had been curious and thinking about it ever since. So Rosa decided to check out the videos that were filmed with that camera, and then calls everyone into the living room the next day. Carl could hear her voice trembling as she begs everyone to hurry over. When they all got there, Rosa shows everyone the videos that were filmed. Most of the videos were of that guy going on different trips before he died. When they all got to the last 4 videos, Carl froze. Bobby, CJ, and Carlitos all gasped. The videos were of the entire Casagrandes family. Every single one of them. All sleeping in their beds. No one else was in their home that night. The camera had no self-timer. Carl still wasn't able to explain it, but he always got freaked out when he looked and thought back on it.